Divvies! Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are not new here. My name is Sarah. I am an intuitive tarot therapy reader. I am a certified Reiki practitioner, Reiki master, and then I am also a certified professional life coach. If you should choose to use me as your personal services provider, I would be so blessed and highly honored. But thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. So we're going to be doing a reading for the full moon, upcoming full moon in Taurus on Saturday. Whoop! The cards already wanting to come out. So we have a full moon in Taurus coming up on Saturday. We are now in just astrologically speaking, if I could get my words straight. Astrologically speaking, we have now made the transition into Scorpio season for the sun as well. The sun sign of Scorpio. Scorpio season is one of my favorite, not only because my best friend is a Scorpio, I am a Scorpio moon sign, go us, but just because Scorpio season is all about the feeling of death and rebirth, and transformation. So it is a very poignant, if you will, to have a full moon right at the beginning of Scorpio season, because full moons are all about death and rebirth, transformation, letting go of what no longer serves us. I feel like this Scorpio season in particular is going to bring out some really important and potent metamorphosis. And let me tell you, babe, I am ready for it. I need it. I feel like I can speak for all of us when I say 2023 has been a new level of challenging, girl. So, Spirit, let's get some messages for the full moon in Taurus coming up on Saturday. What would be Saturday's date? 28th. Saturday, October 28th. Now, just to remind you, as I'm pulling the cards, these are general messages. Take whatever resonates for you and leave the rest behind. Also, I think I forgot to mention this in the last few readings, but, this does correlate with, an astrological event, typically. My videos do, like full and new moons. But whenever you find this, it is meant for you. Right? So again, just take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind, but also don't let time, the time stamp on it, essentially be a blocker for you to not watch it if it is meant for you. I typically find that YouTube videos that just come across my page randomly, or my suggestions randomly, are typically meant for me. So, without further ado, Spirit, let's get some messages for this full moon in Taurus, now that I have gone through the longest intro ever, it seems. Alright, Spirit. What we got? It's like the cards are sticking and then they want to go out. Come out. Sticking and then they want to come out. Alrighty. We've got some very... We've got some very familiar cards, if you will, that we've had in weeks past. So, I'm pretty sure... Ooh, okay. Oh boy. I don't mean to alarm you guys, but this is kind of a challenging and heavy reading. I'm laughing because it's just... Wow. The cards themselves already. Give me a second though, because the energy from this shit is it's heavy. So give me a second and I'm going to absorb this. Oh. So first card we have, King of Wands. I'm having a hard time deciphering what the purpose of this King of Wands coming out here is, but I suppose it'll connect as we go down the line. Just knowing the King of Wands, more often than not, it is a very masculine energy, either an internal masculine energy that you have within yourself, because as a reminder, per usual, we all hold masculine, feminine energy. Again, take this however it resonates for you. This could also very well be an outside masculine energy. So the king, masculine, you know, but specifically the King of Wands, the King of Fire. Fire is a very masculine kind of presenting energy, if you will. Water and air, more of like the feminine presenting energies. Earth and fire, more of like the masculine presenting energies. So, King of Wands, though, here, it's representing a very forthcoming masculine energy, if you will. Strong-willed, also. But right after that, we have the Eight of Cups, which is why I'm kind of getting lost on it, right? Because the Eight of Cups is the card of picking yourself up and walking away from what no longer serves you. So I'm thinking here, for a lot of us, you're either going to be walking away from a physical masculine in this lifetime that portrays this energy, that gives off this energy, or you're going to be leaving these behaviors, these thought patterns behind in yourself. Again, take it however it resonates for you. Okay? So it could go one of two ways, but take it however it resonates. Typically, I'll read from a feminine, divine feminine, like, perspective on how the readings come out as well. So if divine masculines do watch these videos or are watching this right now, this could very well be an internal masculine energy and behavior pattern, or pattern of behavior that you need to fucking let go of, bro. For feminines out there watching this, this could also be your masculine energy showing up as the more dominant energy, and you're not naturally and instinctually a very masculine dominant person. Again, take it however it resonates, but something about this fiery, this really strong-willed masculine energy here is something that we need to walk away from. Because what I'm getting is it is taking you out of the more soft energy that you need to be. Okay, here's what it is. Whatever this is right here, this fiery masculine energy, it's getting a little too strong, and you're going to get burned. Okay? You're going to burn yourself, you're going to burn the people around you if you keep participating in this, like, overly fire energy here, overly masculine energy here. If you keep participating in it, you're going to get burned. Take it however it resonates for you, but you need to walk away from it. You need to leave that behind. It no longer serves you. And if it's meant for you, as we always say, and I know y'all get sick of hearing it, because I get sick of saying it. If it is meant for, just repeat it with me though, okay? If it is meant for me, it is always going to be for me. Okay? If it is meant for me, it is always going to be for me. Nothing that is meant for me is ever going to leave me. Okay? Next card we have here, Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords energy is really, I'm getting what you need to be going into. So here I think, let's connect the dots here on these first three cards. So if you're a feminine watching this video, which more than likely this is, you're currently sitting in the King of Wands energy. Babe, this is not the energy that you need to be sitting in. This is the wrong kind of dominant energy that you need to be sitting in. The feminine doesn't, the naturally feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, does not have an instinct to be dominant. It has an instinct to flow and to be discerning and to stand in that power and to make decisions accordingly. She observes and she receives. She gives when necessary, but for most part, she observes, she receives, and she flows. There is a flow to feminine energy that masculine energy does not have. That is why the elements of water and air are mostly feminine. Why the elements of earth and fire are mostly masculine. Okay? Because the elements of fire and earth are elements that are there. They're tangible. Okay? Follow me. The elements of air and water are flowing. They're in a flow. The naturally feminine energy is meant to be in a flow. All right, babe? So what Spirit is asking you to do is leave this fiery energy behind, okay? It's no longer meant for you. You don't have to stay there anymore. Ooh, okay. That's a big one. Let me just rewind that real quick. You do not have to stay in this energy anymore. You are more than likely in this King of Wands energy. And like me and a lot of the people watching this, you probably have been for a damn long time. Because you had to. Because you were surviving. Because you needed to be to protect yourself. What I want you to know, what Spirit wants you to know, you don't have to be there anymore. You can walk away from that. You're feeling exhausted. You're tired. You're exhausted. Your strong energy doesn't work for the next level that you're going into. Spirit would rather you be in the Queen of Swords energy here. Okay? The Queen of Swords, she knows what the fuck she's doing. She's discerning. And she's powerful because she observes. She's observant. And she sits in that. And that is her power. Okay? Next card here, we have Oppression. This is a major arcana unique to this specific deck. There's a theme of a lot of oppression happening in the world right now. On a macro level, and it could even be happening with you personally on a micro level. Spirit is urging you to sit in this Queen of Swords energy because being in the King of Wands energy makes you feel more oppressed. When you are giving into an energy that doesn't serve you, when you are giving into an energy that is not natural nor instinctual to you, feelings of oppression are much greater. Dive into, absorb, feel, soak it in. The Queen of Swords energy, okay? Because that's where you're supposed to be right now. You can be protective of yourself, but you can also be soft. You can be soft and you can be gentle, but you can still be protective and discerning of yourself. I'm learning that very hard lesson myself personally right now. So this reading correlates just as much to me as it does to you guys, okay? And again, I'm going to repeat, take whatever resonates with you. I feel like this is for a specific few of you out there that are really going to feel it in here, babe. You're going to feel it in here. And what Spirit wants me to remind you of, this is not necessarily to say like the patriarchy definition of being feminine, okay? This feminine is a deeply rooted spirit, soul level feminine. And only you, as the feminine that you are, know what that means to sit in that. To sit in your definition of feminine. So I want to remind you that this is not perpetuating a patriarchal, misogynistic stereotype of what femininity is, because fuck that. We don't adhere to those rules. We are above that. We are leveled up above those ideals, above those stereotypes, above those societal norms, if you will. Okay, we're ascended above all of those. Yeah, we don't need to adhere to those. It is your definition of what it means to be these qualities. Femininity has everything to do with how big your heart is, with how soft you are as a person, and like as a spirit, in your soul, and how receptive you are and how compassionate you are. Femininity has nothing to do with your fucking appearance, with if you put on makeup every day, the way your hair looks. Girl. And I feel like the most feminine person I ever felt like in my entire fucking life. Like, genuinely. I still have battles with it. Okay? But genuinely, I'm coming more and more into what it means to be truly feminine. Alright? Last card here, because I'm going to get off my soapbox for y'all. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Just reinforcing the fact that if you stay in this more masculine-driven energy, you're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay trapped. This 8 of Swords card is all about that. It's, in the traditional tarot, it's somebody wrapped up in fucking chains in the middle of all these swords. You're going to stay stuck. You're not going to get moving. We have, just wanted to point this out, we have 2 8 cards here. Okay? The 8, the number 8, is very indicative of being fed up and towards the end of a cycle. So I really just want to leave you with that. I feel like this is all we need. Moral of the story. What I really want you guys to do and focus on during this Taurus full moon, right, is letting go of any masculine energy that no longer serves you. Let that shit go, bruh. Let that shit go, babe. You don't need that anymore. Doesn't serve you in your life. Come into your more feminine energy, because that is where your real power is. You're going to be more empowered and more in your power in your feminine energy state than when you are in your masculine as a divine feminine. So, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me again for one. I really appreciate it. Again, I will let you guys know if you choose to use me as your personal services provider. I would be so blessed and highly honored. And also, if you feel called to do so, my best friend and I make this content for you for free. So if you feel called to do so, you're welcome to donate to us in the Cash App below or also in my bio. Thank you so much for joining me again, and I hope that you wonderful, beautiful babies have a glorious beginning of Scorpio season, and I'm hoping and wishing that you get the birth and the renewal and rebirth that you so deserve, and I hope that you have a beautiful full moon in Taurus. Bye.